Hi everyone, it's the Social Media Princess here, and I just want to show you a strategy today on how to find your target market through Facebook groups. So I'm on my Facebook homepage at the moment, and the quickest way for me to find my target market is by using the search box up here in this top blue line on Facebook. So depending on what your niche is, you need to think about who your ideal client is and what types of things interest them. So let me give you an example. If you have a service that helps with, let's say, learning difficulties, and you're looking for people who are suffering ADHD, for example. So let's use this as an example here. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm typing in ADHD into the search box, and I could, if I need to be geographically specific, I could then type in, Australia or the United States or whatever it might be. But at the moment, I just want to see what's on there about ADHD. And let's show you how to use this search bar and filter down. And I'm going to show you the strategy about using groups. So what we do is, instead of, after you type ADHD in, don't hit enter. Wait for this drop down box to appear. And where it says see more results for ADHD, or whatever the word is that you're typing in, click on that instead. Now what will happen is that Facebook will bring up their search results page, and we can filter these pages in a number of different ways. We can filter it by people who have ADHD in their profile. We can filter it by pages, so these are business pages that have ADHD in their name or their category. We can filter by groups and apps and events. So you'll see here the initial results that come up are mostly pages, and we've got ADHD Hub, etc. But the thing with pages is that they're owned by somebody else, and yes, there is a strategy to do marketing via business page to business page, but I'm not going into that today. What I am wanting to talk about is how you can connect with your ideal customers through groups. So let's filter these results down by clicking the Groups tab up the top here. So I'm going to click on that, and then what will happen is that Facebook are going to show up all the groups that have ADHD in their name somewhere. Now keep in mind, again, we've done this without being geographically specific, so we haven't done Australia or UK or USA. We've gone just for the broad term. If you were looking, if your business is specific to a geographic location, then start with your geographic location and the keyword. I would actually do it the other way around. I would put ADHD and then say Brisbane, which is my local city. But that might be actually too narrow a search for you when it comes to groups. So if you find that you don't get any results, then break it out to ADHD Australia, for instance, or ADHD Queensland, and go from city to state, then to country, and see what comes up if you're not getting results on your city. Okay, so I hope everybody understands that. So just want to repeat that again, that if your search results are wanting to be geographically located, in the search box, type in the phrase that you're looking for, in this case ADHD, and then type in the city that you're located in. If there are no search results, then broaden it out to your state, so that would be ADHD Queensland for me. If that's still too narrow and you're not getting any results, then break it out to ADHD Australia. Okay, so you should be all right with that now. And then again, filter down for groups. All right, so one of the things that you'll see here is that we've got quite a number of groups. Again, because I haven't been geographically specific, these are both located locally to me and all around the world. So what we need to be looking at is which ones are going to be appropriate for us to join to then get involved. And I want to be really clear about this, that when you join a group and you're getting involved with something like this is no place, and I repeat, this is no place to spam your business. So what I mean by that is that when you join a group, you don't go on there and say, hey, if you've got problems with ADHD, then give me a call, I can help you today. That is spamming people's, and we don't want that on Facebook. And aside from that, the owners or the admin of those groups will most likely boot your backside to the curb because that's impolite and it's not what you're there for. The strategy that we're talking about here today is about finding your target market and adding great value. And you can do that in a number of ways. So for instance, if you're looking for people who suffer from ADHD, then this Autism ADHD Health and Diet Support Group might be great for you, particularly if you're a nutritionist and helping them with their diet. That would be a great one. But if we scroll down, we might find that there are other groups that are more appropriate. And again, these ones, we've got quite a lot of groups. And if we get to the bottom and there's this little arrow here, click on that because it will just say that, hey, there are more groups that we've got, that we've found, and so you can go through them. Now you'll see a lot of these are in different languages that are not English, and if you speak English, then you're probably looking for an English-based group. So let's go back up to the top because we've got quite a wide variety here. And I want to go back up to the top and type in ADHD Australia. So this is being a little, more narrow search results. So I'm going to again hit see more results for ADHD Australia. And then we're starting to get much closer to what we're looking for. Again, you will show all results. What we want to do is see groups for ADHD Australia. Okay, so now we're really seeing what's happening locally to us in this beautiful big country of ours, and you can do the same for wherever you're located, in UK, USA, etc. It doesn't really matter, but I'm just giving you the principles for how to do this. So again, we can see that there's a Gold Coast ADHD group, there's a Western Australia group, and these are support groups. So these are going to be places that, whilst they may not have a lot of members, they're going to have your targeted ideal client in there. And what your job is once you join them. Now, I'm not going to join these groups, but I will go into a group that I am a member of, and I'm going to show you what is good etiquette and what is poor etiquette when marketing your services or just building brand awareness more than anything for your business is what's really important here. So find the groups that have what you think is your ideal target market in there. Join them. I tend to join groups that have probably at least 50 members as a minimum in there because that way your time is well spent. If you can find groups that have members like this, 651, that's fantastic. But you're also looking for groups that are actually quite active. So you can scroll through these and have a look. Join the groups that are appropriate to you. So what is good etiquette when it comes to using Facebook groups? How do you interact? Okay, so let me show you. When you're on a group, and I'll go to my groups, so I'm going to go to one actually that's very well known here in Queensland, and it's a fantastic group. If you are located in Queensland and in business, then I highly recommend that. So go to Queensland Business. Okay, so we click on Queensland Business. I'm a member of this already. Now, this group has some very specific rules that keeps it user-friendly. And there are days where you can actually market your services, and there are days that you can just post up a Friday funny, for instance. And you'll see here on the right-hand side, once you've joined a group, once you click that join button and you've been given access to the group, then you can go in and see more about what this group is on the right-hand side under About. And if you click See More here, it will give you the rules of the group, and it will also give you what you can post, what is good etiquette, and what people are looking for, and who the admin members are of this group. So you can get to know them as well, because they may be able to help and support you through your journey. So this group has a number of different things that happen on it, and generally It will have a motivational Monday, a thank you Thursday, a Friday funny, and then Saturday and Sunday are where people really, a Tuesday tip, so you can give a tip on, or Teaching Tuesday they call it, so you give a great tip that can add value to these members that is from your business and from your skills and knowledge. Okay, so you're getting an idea here of what you can do. And as you scroll down, you'll see that you'll see things like hashtag Thank You Thursday, which is basically where everybody's encouraged to say thanks to somebody who's helped them out in business that week. It's a way of appreciation, of recognition. So again, what my point here is to follow the group rules. Don't try and say, hey, I've got this great webinar that I'm running. There is a time and a place for that. There is also, if you're in a group like the ADHD groups, for instance, if that is your target market, then what you're wanting to do, and here are my tips for you, you're wanting to add great value by giving them a tip without actually asking for business. Remember that this is not about asking for business. By adding great value, you will build up your credibility, your reputation, and people will click on your profile to find out who you are and what it is that you do. So what you want to be doing is, again, adding great value, and that could be by doing posts that have got great tips on them. It could be answering questions that somebody else has posted up on the actual group. So, you want to find out questions that are being asked that you might be able to answer with your expertise. Remember not to sell. So have great fun. This little search box up the top here is a great tool. And seriously, it is just a wonderful treasure trove for you to be able to go and find your target market. So make sure you use this. Again, remember that once you type something in, whether it's ADHD, go down and click see more results so that you get that full search results and you can filter from there. And then join the groups that you think have your ideal target market hanging out in them. And when you're in those groups, don't spam. Remember to add massive value that will build your profile, build your credibility, and have people asking you how can they do business with you. So that's my advice, guys, on using Facebook groups to find your ideal target market. Happy business to you, many successes, and great prosperity. Have a great day. Bye.